Lust
So,
will defeat us, which means it will destroy us.
Nervous?
Lust has a purpose.
I think I'm
understand it's not just, you know,
I think I'm more, I got it.
lust.
I think I'm more excited than nervous. I guess the worst thing that could happen is she could jack my hair all the way up and then, what, I go back to...
Me, like me.
Yes, then I look like you and then we're twins!
Yay!
No, I mean, you know, so I've already done the big chop, so if I happen to lose a lot of length, that would really piss me off. But, I'd get over it, because I do really like how my hair looks short, so I don't know. Like, I don't know what to expect. Like, I knew what to expect before when I was relaxed. I knew I'd be waiting forever. I knew about how long it would take. You know, like, this appointment's like at 12:15 or something. But I don't even know, is it going to be a quick appointment? It's just a deep condition and a trim. So is that an hour? Is that, can I expect to be there for 3 hours? Do they have to wait for it to dry? Because it's not even dry from this morning's wash and go. I mean, I'm still feeling moisture in here. So I don't know what to expect that way. So I'm curious. We'll see.
So...
I am pissed off. I came in, the first thing she said is, oh, I love your hair, it's so awesome. And so then I say to her after I realized that she cut, okay, this hair was down to my collarbone before I came in here. And after I realized that she cut, well, I guess it's still down to my collarbone, but it was past, it was like down to here. As soon as I realized that she was cutting all my hair off, I said, I didn't expect to lose this much hair. She goes, oh, well, you know, your ends were really, really bad and I have to do, I'm like, wait a minute, how do you go from I love your hair with your hands all up in my hair to saying all of a sudden, oh, your ends are really dry and bad? I think she was saying that mess to try and recover. But anyway, this woman says to me, while I'm in her chair, why does God put the good hair in the back? She's got locks and she's saying, why does God put the good hair in the back where nobody can see it? Are you kidding me? The good news is I've been this short before, but I'm so mad at myself for even risking this. My ends are really trimmed. I mean, she trimmed a good 6 months worth of growth off my hair. I don't even think I could put this in a pony anymore. I had to beg her to let me keep some length on top. She was trying to cut my hair like a boy. Like, she went around here, she was trying to cut it all even. So like whatever the length was back here was gonna be the length here and here. I'm like, well, it's one thing if she wanted to taper it, but she wasn't even thinking like that. I told her, can I have a trim? How does a trim look like all of a sudden you get in there with your scissors and you decide you're going to even me up? Shouldn't you discuss that with me? Anyway, I'm disgusted. She said I should get my hair trimmed every 6 to 8 weeks. There's not been a single person I've heard in the natural hair community say that. Even when you look at like the pages of people whose specific job it is, because they've got like huge product lines of stuff, even when you look at their pages, they never ever say that you should be cutting your hair that often. When I told her that I basically finger comb, she looked at me like I had 2 heads. She doesn't even know about products like Jane Carter. It was like I was educating her about these products. And then she goes on to say, oh, people need to be careful about the natural products they put in your hair because that can really mess with your scalp. And they don't know. A lot of these products have never been put on here. Are you serious? And so some dimethyl something that some man made up is supposed to be on my head more than strawberries? Really? you serious? I'm an idiot. And when I told her what I was doing because I wanted to keep the length back here, which really pissed me off, because that was the first thing she cut. She's like, yeah, you want to keep it, whatever. By that time it was gone. What was I supposed to do? But when I told her about what I was doing with the Denman to keep it nice and tight, she was just like, yeah, no. She didn't even let me know what she was doing while she was doing it. I mean, I'm sitting there looking up and realizing my hair is gone. I don't dispute that my ends needed trimming, but I really wish she would have straightened it out first, or at least blown it out before she would have trimmed so she could have really seen what she was working with. But she's just sitting there cutting it wet. And then she put some Paul Mitchell foaming styling cream. Okay, so she put some mousse in my hair. And this is supposed to be a better product for me than Jane Carter Nourish and Shine?
I'm sorry, baby.
It's okay. I mean, it's not like it's your fault. It's my fault. I mean, I think what I'm most upset at is, I mean, my goal was I wanted to go in there and trim it up just so that it was extra pretty for the ceremony. Do you know what I mean? I knew I was going to lose some length with a trim, but I didn't think she was going to take me back 6 months. I mean, I could almost do TWA videos all over again. There's nothing wrong with a TWA if you have one. But that's not what I'm going for. I'm going for big hair. I'm not letting nobody, I don't care what their hair looks like, get near me with some scissors unless they're living in New York City working for one of these big old people, or down in the South someplace, haven't done nothing but natural hair with some like African music in the background and people walking around, you know, talking about black power. You're not getting near my hair unless you're that. Good hair in the back. Are you serious?